Let's have a look. Let's have a look at King Charles. It's his birthday soon. We're coming up to Scorpio season. In fact, we've just started Scorpio season. Have they put a baby picture of the baby boy on Instagram? That's cute. I'm going to have a look later. King Charles has had back problems for a long time. I think he's got disc problems. I think. So Mystical Fortunes is correct. Let's have a look. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. He is looking back at his life. I can't think why. Wondering where he went wrong. Where he went wrong, looking back on childhood issues. There's a disjoint here. There's a sadness here. When we've got the Six of Cups in reverse, it's nostalgia, but it's not a good nostalgia. It's tinged with regret and sadness, to be honest. It can be looking back at a time to think it was a better time when it necessarily wasn't. So there is a sad point to start off with. What's crossing over is the Page of Pentacles. He is mourning the relationship he will never have with his grandchildren through the Ginger line of the family, the overseas line of the family. There's a sense of loss, there's a sense of hurt, there's a sense of mourning, to be completely honest with you. The Page of Pentacles, of course, would be the Archie and the Invisible Children card. He could well be thinking, I wish I had had a vasectomy after William, but you know. Who's this? The Moon in reverse. It's a very pretty card, but the Moon is also... I don't like commenting on the King's health, but there's a sadness here. There is a sadness here. And it's like everything is coming to the surface all at the time, like everything is coming up out of the depths. Usually the Moon has that little crayfish crawling out to pinch people on the bottom. But here there is a distinct, just overwhelmed with emotion, really. There could well be some secrets that come out of this, of course. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. When he said one is not a bank, he meant it. He means it. But he's looking at everything and thinking, should I have done more? Should I have done less? You've got to remember he's a Scorpio, so he does go in his feelings quite a lot. So this could just be what's happening today and it'll pass by next week. But there is a definite sense that right now he is feeling a little bit strange at the world, a sadness at the world. But there's an impatience there as well with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. He just wants to get things done. Yeah, there's the Nine of Swords. He has been battered by the death of his mother, bless him, and all of this stuff from the overseas people. I think he's like riding a wave. He thinks he feels better, then he doesn't. He thinks he feels better, then he doesn't. And it's like this depression thing. It's like this. I mean, for all the Scorpios here, they feel very deeply, and he really does as well. It's almost like he's a bard or a poet or something like that. He's very artistic. If he wasn't born into the royal family, he would have probably been an actor or a poet or a writer. He has so much to deal with. So much to deal with. Knight of Cups. William. He feels he's not receptive to anything and anyone. He's going to have to work through this himself. The Four of Cups. The Seven of Cups. One of the reasons he feels so... We've got two sevens here. There's an abundance of confusion, to be honest. The Seven of Cups is in reverse as well. And I think he feels gaslit. I think he feels like people are gaslighting, lighting him. And yeah. Who's this? What's he most concerned about? What's he got? What he wants to avoid the most? The Queen of Wands is in reverse. He has a very low opinion of Meghan. He wants to avoid everything with her, and this is what the Five of Pentacles in reverse. He is most concerned with William, and there's something big with William coming up very soon, and he's very proud of William. We've got the Knight of Cups. Of course, William would come through as a knight when we're talking about King Charles, because William is a Cancerian, and Cancerians are water signs, and cups relate to water signs. And we're looking at, from the King's perspective, William is a younger male, so we come through as cups, but even if it's a younger female and it's an adult, they'll come through as queens. The two characters that have come out is William and Meghan. The person he likes least in his personal life, possibly even least on the planet, is Meghan. Absolutely done. Doesn't like her. Now, it takes a while to get somebody like King Charles to make up their mind on somebody, but when they've made up their mind on somebody, my God, they're not going to change it. And he has settled on the idea that he doesn't want any more interactions with Meghan. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. We have the Five of Pentacles. So what's coming up here? I still think we're going to get a hard Mexit. I know they're lingering on the website and all of that kind of thing, but everything else, what's in the papers, what's been announced by the press, even the royal website said they're stepping back as members of the royal family. The thing is with, and I can say this being a Brit, we are polite and make sure everyone's, it's almost to a detriment sometimes, and I feel like that is just being polite. Yeah, Scorpio, like, yeah. Sherry, yeah. She charmed him, used him, and betrayed him. Yeah, Roxy, she did. He is most focusing on William and William's family and his job. But that doesn't, just because you're still hurting about something and are sore about something, doesn't mean you want to open the door and let the person in who's ruined your life. You can, or caused you a lot of heartache. And I feel that with King Charles, he is not he is not too bothered by her at all. I think he would rather she just stayed away forever. You probably would never want to see him again. We've got a lot of Scorpios in the chat. So, how does Meghan feel about King Charles? I saw that comment. I can't remember, see who said it. Was it Lady who said it? How does Meghan feel about her father-in-law now? There's a sadness there. I don't know, it might be the time of year, but he's maudlin a bit. He's very in on himself. I feel like he's got hopes and stuff, but I think it might be the state of the world as well. I think he feels very deeply injustices, and he is somebody who is very fond of Israel and Jerusalem particularly, and there's a lot of religious, I mean, he's heard of the Church of England, and there's a link there, you know. Let's have a look and see how Meghan currently feels about King Charles. Who said she tried it on with him? Because, my God. The Knight of Cups. There's a Knight of Cups there. Now, this could be she's going to do something around either him going to Kenya next week. She might be launching her Instagram account with King Charles in Kenya. Why not launch an Instagram account? Then try and take some of the press off him. Or she's going to do it when William's doing something. She feels quite warmly, it seems. This girl's got daddy issues. Maybe half some of the reason he's feeling so depressed and despondent about it is because people are trying to bend his ear. People are trying to get back into the monarchy somehow. That doesn't make sense, though. We've got the sun in reverse underneath. They're using their children as leverage. She wants to show that she is wholesome and good and there's nothing wrong with her. And she's up against the Hierophant, which is traditionalism and monarchy. Let's have a look, see what's leaving it. 7 of Swords. Oppositional defiance disorder. The 4 of Cups is surrounding. Okay. I feel like Harry and Meghan, especially Harry, have tried somehow to weasel their way back in with the king. Because the 4 of Cups is what's surrounding her about the king, and judgment is what is on her mind, shifting things, shifting how everyone perceives her. The 7 of Swords is in reverse. That says it's not going to last this. I think they've tried, with the sun underneath, they've tried to use the invisible children as leverage for something to guard regarding the king. I wonder if it's status. This is confused King Charles. Their behavior has completely befuddled the man. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand it at all. The 10 of Wands is a burden lifted, what she hopes for a relationship. They're hoping for some sort of, I don't think they want a relationship with William or Catherine, but they want some type of attention from the king somehow. I'm going to pull some cards looking at Harry, because there we've got the Ace of Cups. They've diverted. So I wouldn't be surprised if they've tried to get in touch with him, but he hasn't answered. It's the King of Wands underneath it all. So he's angry at his father. The Hanged Man crossing over, being patient. The 2 of Cups, that would be the wife. 3 of Pentacles, not working well with others, we know that. The 8 of Swords, getting out of, well, you're in a bind. The 6 of Wands, he wants the glory back. The 3 of Cups, gossip. The Moon in reverse, interesting. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well. Business venture is going to fail. And the 7 of Wands. They have tried to get Daddy Charles's attention. He's not taking the phone calls because we have got what was on King Charles's mind. He's not receptive, not listening, not having it. What's surrounding Meghan? The same card, 4 of Cups, in the same upright position. She hasn't been able to get him. They haven't been able to get him to listen to what they want. The 6 of Wands is coming up for Harry. We're gonna get a stunt. It's coming up to Remembrance Sunday. It's coming up to Armistice Day. We're gonna get something. I don't know if he's gonna drop in Hawaii, or he's gonna do something at a big war grave cemetery. but we've got the Six of Wands. He's going to play soldiers very soon, very soon. Really soon, he's going to play soldiers. The Three of Cups. He doesn't like being talked about. He doesn't like gossip. He doesn't like it. He doesn't understand it. People can't talk about him unless we're talking about him on his terms. It's a bit domineering, isn't it? We have the Moon in reverse as well. That's what was above King Charles. I wonder, you know, there are going to be some secrets. There are going to be some secrets aired. There is a depression feeling. King Charles is depressed around, and I feel like it's the kids. There's stuff to do with the kids, and that is what is making King Charles depressed. We have the Two of Cups above. Of course, Harry's only bothered about Meghan. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. What does he want off his dad? He wants some money off his dad. He wants money off his father. They've burnt all their bridges. They've done all these things, and they still are not. Nothing is enough. And here we have the Seven of Wands. So Megxie is going to try and do Princess Diana 2.0, influencer style, Instagram style, whatever. And Harry is going to be, everybody's attacking me. Oh my God, everything's so unfair. And we're going to get a harder Megxit, I feel. Heidi barks. Yeah. Aren't they getting a new contract with Audible? Again, Diana 2.0. Well, I want to be Diana 2.0. I should always when I say that, I should preface that with, she wants to be Diana 2.0. She could put on a blonde wig and jump into Kevin Costner's arms and dance away with John Travolta and do all the things and drive around Paris. I don't know. But she'll never be Diana 2.0. Do the royal family know the truth about the children? Well, looking at those cards and how depressed the king is, I could say that they do. But let me clear this off. Let me clear this all off the table, and we shall have a look for what the royal family think of the children. Would somebody think of the children? That I nearly said that don't exist. Wow, was that some kind of slip? Or was that just me not being able to operate my brain and mouth at the same time? She's not capable of being Diana 2.0. She's not capable. Why do the need to be somebody else? Why is the need to be someone else? You know what I mean? Why? Why cosplay? Just be yourself. Just be yourself. But she can't, because South Park nailed that. Let's have a look and see if the royal family know about the kids. Do the royal family know? I think she's got something like it's either narcissism or there's like certain illnesses that where people feel empty on the inside. Like there's some personality disorders and stuff where they do feel empty on the inside.